How's it going, guys? Back again with another video about building a 1998 Mustang GT. And it's been a few months. Got the motor back from the machine shop. Had the board over 0.5. Didn't have a crack cylinder or anything like that. So I guess I just blew the head gasket out the side of the motor. And yeah, so I sent off a pair of PI heads that weren't on my car that I thought were good, but when the machine shop got them, they took the cams off and spun cam bearings, so those heads weren't usable. So I went ahead and bought brand new 99 to 04 PI heads, and then brand new. So I also got stage 2 comp cams, springs and retainers, PI intake, all the suspension, front and A-arms, lowering springs, shocks, all of it. So now I guess I'll show you the motor. Yeah, this thing is brand new. Did all the machine work, get it all clean. I'm about to paint it right now. And these are the brand new heads. Fresh units. And I got all my parts here. Lowering springs, just the whole front suspension, stage 2 cams, new vacuum lines, just all the shifter stuff, new ball, harmonic balancers, clutch fork, clutch cable, water pump, shocks. I already put the A-arms on, oil pump, all the bearings for the motor, piston rings, here's the head gasket and gasket kit, and then I got new pistons. They're a step up from stock, so same rods, new rod bearings, all that. They turned my crank. Just made sure everything was good, and we're about to start the process of putting it all back together. So yeah, I think we're gonna start with painting the block, and then make sure the rings are the right size for the bore, and then go from there. Just made sure the ring gap is all good for each cylinder. They all checked out. It's supposed to be in the range of 16 to 20 thousandths. They're all good. So go from there. Alright, day 2, I think I left off with putting the piston rings on the pistons, and we ran into a hiccup with getting torque heeled bolts. We could not find main cap bolts, so we had to go ARP studs. And to do that, we had to check the bearing clearances and see if we had to get it milled out. So I had to go back to the shop this last week, but we got it back the same day. So here it is now. We're about to put the short block together and start taking all the bolts out and put the bearings in. Torque it down, check the clearances, and then put assembly lube, put it all together. Got the main caps off. Studs look nice. Now we're gonna start putting the bearings in. Can you explain how to do it?
Yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm getting the side that has the keyway with the notch. That keeps the bearing from turning. So I want to get that nice and level, and then I'm going to basically just push on the other side until both sides of the bearing are nice and flush with the block surface. You have the little cuts in the bearing, the flat side. So these would go to the outside. It's a 2-piece. So thrust bearing on the bottom, and then that matches up the detents on the top side. This goes on the cap side, and then this is a 2-piece, and this is the thrust bearing that keeps the crank from going back and forth. So there's a thrust tolerance we need to check once the crank is in.
Okay. All the bearings in, got it snug down. Now we're going to torque it. Go from there. Those 3-step increments, 20, 40, and 60.
Yep.
So we just did 20 on all of them, and 40 and 60. All right, so we got it all torqued down, got the jack bolts torqued down, main cap's torqued, crank still spins freely, smooth. And now we're going to check the thrust of the crank. Nice little tool, do all that. Let y'all know how it goes.
We're basically just going to push the crank forward a little bit. How much it reading? 8 thousandths. So, the spec on the crank, the thrust, six to 12 thousandths. We're right at 8, so we're right in the middle.
Heck yeah.
So make sure this block, everything in here is just absolutely clean. Okay, Rosie, fuck off. Excuse me if I'm videoing.
Well,
Short block's pretty much done. That's it.
short
for
block
today,
is
sir.
done.
Yeah, got mom and papa here and everybody else, but not bad for a day.
Yep. Hell yeah, brother. Well, that's it for today's video, y'all. I know it's been a couple months, but it takes a few months to get the motor back from the machine shop, and then I have to send it back again. A lot of little hiccups, but it comes with building the car. So yeah, next video we're gonna be putting all the front accessories on and building the heads I got, putting the cams in, degreasing the cams, and then yeah, timing it up. So hopefully that's next video, and y'all have a good one. Happy Mother's Day.